You're listening to the Turi Writers She Said What podcast. I'm Turi, along with Marcy Persky. In this installment, you could spend a little time hearing about things that interfere with the podcast or why I get a little grumpy at Christmas. But I know what you really want to know is about the celebrities riding the Polar Express, along with their very ample and not necessarily God-given body parts. It's very weird, the things that people think will be disruptive when we are recording the podcast. Before we began recording, but we might have already been recording, my husband, the spousal unit, decided to pound in a few nails downstairs.
Nice. Usually it's my dog.
I had to have the spousal unit speed home from the airport where he was picking up the big cutie because the new foster dog, the one we're not keeping, is very attached to the spousal unit and cried and whined. And I knew the minute I went up here to record, he would go bananas.
I like how you called the dog Big Cutie.
Did I?
My mom used to do that all the time. My mom would call we had a dog named Flip. My mom would yell at my brothers and call them both Flip.
I do this all the time. What's really awful, though, is when someone doesn't know you well and you use the wrong name and they take it personally. And I always tell people I was on my 5th date with the spousal unit before I could remember his name. Usually they feel better. I hope they believe me. It's particularly embarrassing if the person whose name you can't remember or misremember belongs to one of those groups that often feels that white people feel they all look the same. That's the worst. And there's no point in saying, I don't remember anybody's name. It does not matter. They won't believe you, and it's humiliating. So I just avoid names altogether. And today I went to a baby naming, and I was sitting at the table with my bagel and my cream cheese, and someone I recently met made me aware that her eldest daughter has gender non-conforming pronouns. I said, well, I'll give it a shot. And she said, yeah, that's about what I can manage too. She said the joke around the house is her pronouns are she, but I should try to say they.
I have nothing to say about that. That's all I have to say.
That's pretty good. So
No.
we're recording this on Christmas Day, which is a surreal holiday for Jewish people.
It's a surreal holiday for a lot of people,
Is it?
actually.
Like who?
Yeah. Like my husband, who's a
Who's-
former Catholic.
Yeah, I was going to say he was
Like the
raised
biggest,
Catholic.
he's a Scrooge.
He's what?
He's a Scrooge.
Did something happen to him?
No, not what you're implying. No,
Okay.
it's just I don't know.
He has no use for it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
he thinks like many of us that people should be nice to each other all year round, not just on Christmas.
Oh, well, I wasn't even talking about the being
Yes.
nice to each other. I haven't noticed anybody being especially nice to each other.
I find a lot of hypocrisy in holidays.
I'm just awful to people all year round. That kind of solves the problem.
Well, me too. It definitely does. Except at the Polar Express, where I'm nice to everyone.
I think
Except
you
for one
like
lady.
it. Yeah.
One lady who came up. We've been super busy.
Is this a new one? Not the hand sanitizer lady?
No, this is a new one.
Ooh, a new one. Okay.
She comes running up to my ticket window 3 minutes before the train is supposed to leave
Uh-huh.
and starts yelling at me that she's late.
Uh-huh.
And I just looked at her and said, is that my fault? I know I shouldn't have said that, but it just like really pissed me off because
My
it's not
weird
my
kitty.
fault she's late.
We're getting testy now. We are really getting testy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was very testy and she was upset because
No,
I
you.
asked her for
You're
her
getting
ID.
testy. You.
I'm not being testy.
you are.
I'm just being rude.
Okay.
There's a difference.
All right. Okay. The fine points.
I was being salty, let's say that.
Okay.
Because it wasn't my fault that she waited till 3 minutes before the train. It says be there an hour ahead of time.
Oh, that is cutting it close.
So,
But
yeah.
then again, if you watch the movie Polar Express, as I
I
have
can't.
explained, children fly at that train while it is in motion. So
I should have told her to run.
yeah, that's what they do.
Last night was especially bad.
No.
It was Christmas Eve, pouring down rain with really I don't know how fast the winds were, but I can tell you it took me a half hour to walk to my car against the wind
Ooh.
at the end of my shift. So the winds were bad.
Uh-huh.
So instead of waiting out on the platform like people usually do,
Mhm.
the train depot was full of people from train 5:30 and train 7:30, which means there were like thousands of people crammed into this long. It's very old school looking. It's a long, narrow building. Okay,
As a train station is supposed to be.
exactly. Yeah, it's from like the 1800s or something.
Was it a train station?
Yeah.
Oh, it was built as a train station.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The town started as a train lumber town.
Oh, okay.
It was a railroad station, but then as all of that stuff started going away, they decided to become
A tourist
the
event.
gateway to the Grand Canyon. Yeah.
Yes, I got it. Okay. So
But yes, it was very loud. And when I first got to work, I thought, oh man, I left my hearing aids at home. And after being there for 10 minutes,
You
I
were
was like,
so
oh,
glad.
I'm so glad
So
I
glad.
left my hearing aids at
so
home.
glad, yeah. The lady who was late, did she get on her train or no?
Yeah, she did. And then everybody in the other ticket windows were like, whoa, she was rude. So she deserved what I said.
Yeah, it's true. But I refer you to the actual Polar Express movie where people throw themselves at the moving train all the time. Terrible
Well, maybe
movie.
I'll watch it sometime
No,
this
don't.
summer.
Oh no, life's too short to waste 2 hours on the Polar Express.
I'll take your critique.
Yeah, just have some hot chocolate and put on some pajamas and consider yourself lucky that you don't have to watch the actual movie.
I am perplexed about the number of people bringing newborn babies into these huge crowds and onto these. There's like 80 people per train car.
Are the
approximately.
babies in like a baby bundler, like strapped to the chest, or are these people
Well,
pushing
yeah, but they're
strollers?
strapped. No, strollers aren't allowed on the train.
Okay.
So they're strapped to them, but that still means that, like, there's things in the air like COVID and flu and norovirus and all the newborn babies do not belong in huge crowds of people, in my opinion.
All right, this is not a political podcast, but
That's not political.
I would posit that they believe that none of those things you've mentioned are real. Either that, or they just they promised the older kids that they could go, and they
Baby
are not
sitter.
willing to let. No, the newborn doesn't get to stay with a sitter. The little
I
baby.
tried to do that for your wedding, if you remember. I had a newborn when you got married.
Yes, that's true. And
I never did make it to the reception.
that was a drag.
I know.
I put all my bridesmaids in basically sackcloth for you because you had just given birth and you were worried about your figure.
I
was
know you did.
mean.
I still have mine.
The sackcloth dress. Yeah,
I still wear my sackcloth every now and then.
it's pretty. It's a pretty sackcloth dress.
It's really pretty. I love
Yes.
it.
I'm glad you love it. I
Yes,
did it with
my
you in
child-
mind.
My babysitter could not handle the screaming child.
Well, your babysitter was your ex's horrible daughter.
No, wife.
What?
It was even worse.
What?
Yeah, no, it was his wife.
His ex-wife.
Ex-wife. His first wife.
Ugh, no
He had
wonder.
many.
She's probably pinching the kid.
Possibly. Who knows?
I'm sorry,
Who knows?
I can't manage this kid. I cannot manage this kid. And meanwhile, she's like taking the hors d'oeuvre fork and poking her in the bottom of the foot.
Don't even say that.
I'm sure she
That's
did.
not what happened. Let's change our
I'm
subject.
sure. Well, they're all
so-
dead now, so who cares? They were all a bunch of drug addict alcoholics, and I think they're all dead, and so be it.
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's sunny out and like in the 60s
Weather.
today.
Yes. How do you like the
On
weather?
December 25th.
It's,
Yeah, let's
it's
talk
Christmas,
about the weather.
so I can say bad things about people. That's
Yeah.
my new rule.
I know. Well, I know that our religion says that once you're dead, you're dead.
Yeah.
That you're remembered in the hearts of the people who loved you.
Well, it depends which branch of the faith you're part of.
I'm part of the you're dead.
Yeah.
I still worry about talking mean about dead people, that they're going to come back and like
Well,
get
that's
me.
just you watching too many movies. That's all that is.
That's the karma part of me.
Ah, I see.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of watching TV and movies,
Yeah.
you know who was on our train? Ice-T's wife, Coco. She's like this former stripper. And
What?
she has like she has huge fake boobs and a huge, I don't know if it's fake butt, but she rented out an entire train car
For her boobs
for-
and her butt?
pretty much. No, for their daughter's birthday.
Oh,
But I'll have to send you. And then she put up on Facebook her with like extended family members.
I think you're extended brassiere.
Yeah, dude, wait till you see. She posted pictures. I'll send a couple to you.
Okay.
She has very
Generous.
large body parts, but
Generous?
the rest of her is not.
Tiny.
Yeah. She's tiny with like the biggest. She makes us look flat chested. Let's say that.
Dear.
But she wrote this really nice thing on Facebook thanking the railroad and saying that they had a great time and this was their second year.
That's kind of
So-
cute.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. So does this make Ice-T a breast man or a butt man?
Both.
Oh, he rolls both ways. He's ambidextrous.
He's both ways. Yes. He's whatever.
Just checking.
Yeah. Luckily, my husband's not a butt man. I have the.
He would
I
be
have the flat,
deprived. He would
perky
be
butt.
starving. He would be so deprived.
Well, he has no butt either, so he's sympathetic to me. Like when we're in the car and going over bumps and stuff.
The two of you are in agony.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. It's a
And my
bonding
pants
thing.
are always falling down, and he's always telling me to wear a belt.
That's a bonding thing for the two of you.
Yes, it is flat butts. But I did okay. One other cool thing that happened
Okay.
to offset the mean lady. Ron Funches came up to my window, and I know you don't know who he is.
No, I have
but
no idea.
with most people, he's a very famous comedian, and he's also in a number of movies
Okay.
and television shows.
Okay.
And he's a single dad with a son in his 20s who's autistic.
Ah.
And a part of his stand-up act is talking about his son. And his son was with him.
Ah.
But as soon as Ron Funches walked up to my window and smiled, I said, "Oh my God, you're Ron Funches." And he said, "Do you need my ID?" Because we take IDs. And I said, "No, I know who you are." And then we took a picture together.
I saw that, and everybody was all impressed. And your idiot friend is going, "Who? Who is?
Yeah.
who's that?"
And I said, "Ask Jeeves." didn't I?
Yeah, because you're mean, because you're testy, because it's Christmas, and you don't want to
That's
be nice
right.
to anybody. You've had enough of being nice.
Actually, I have like one more week of being nice.
Can you keep it up, being nice for another week?
As long as I have edibles.
I'm glad they don't do drug testing on the North Pole,
They
whatever it is.
do.
What?
I had to pass one to get hired. But it's not like I'm driving the train or
Thank
anything.
God for that. Yeah. I'm glad you had your celebrity fix. I'm glad that you had good experiences. I feel a little compassion for the woman who's really late because in my heart, I'm thinking maybe she's married to my spousal unit.
I mean, people who are late because of traffic and accidents and stuff like that, we're nice too.
Yeah.
But people who are late and just like are nasty.
What if the person runs as I would run up to the ticket window and say, "I married a wonderful man who takes care of me when I'm sick to my stomach and doesn't screw around and fixes things when he can, but he's always an hour late and I lied, but this time it didn't work."
I would give you your tickets along with a $20 bill and say, "I'm really sorry."
Yeah. Yeah, I deserve all the sympathy. I deserve all the sympathy. I do. And I'll take that 20. Thanks for listening to the Tory Writers She Said What podcast. And if you've made it this far, we're guessing you liked it. So please recommend it to your friends and check out my book, She Said What? A Life on the Air. You can get it at your neighborhood independent bookstore or that website that sells everything.